Today we're going to be enjoying a very hot cup of tea in this beautiful, warm, hot, sunny Florida day. Oh my gosh, Happy New Year, guys! Happy New Year! Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Book of Marie, and my name is Marie. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you can be updated on when I post my videos, which will be weekly. Last week I didn't do like a sit down video because I did something very exciting, and it's the last video I posted. I called it a short film the whole time, but it was actually a music video to a song I really liked, and it gave me a vision for the video I created. So I'll leave the link down in the description. So you can check it out. It's amazing. Me and my friend, we produced it and directed it by ourselves. So check that out when you're finished watching this video. Today I wanted to try something different. I felt like since the past 5 videos I created, it just hasn't felt like me in terms of my space. It was like a white background. Okay, cool, where are you? I mean, that's what I see in my head anyway. I was trying to be like very secretive, like privacy, like I got this under control. Been doing this for a long time when I have not. So I wanted to try something that I'm more comfortable with, that's more me, which is, obviously, I'm recording in my room. All I did was add a backdrop to my window thing right there, and I sat down and I recorded the video. So, but it felt too impersonal for me. So I wanted to try a different way. I'm just sitting here in my room. It's just my room. I'm just recording like this. That's it. And I wanted to start recording in the day because look at this lighting, right? Look at this. I'm not using any. I have my light ring here, but I used to record at night, and it gave off this color that was like, you could tell it's flashy, right? Unnatural. So I like recording in the daytime. It's just because I've been recording like right after work, so I haven't had the time to record in the daytime. But I think I'm gonna make this a daily thing where you could see the natural melanin and natural beauty of Marie. But anyway, today we're gonna be enjoying a very hot cup of tea in this beautiful, warm, hot, sunny Florida day. Oh my gosh, Happy New Year, guys! Happy New Year. Do I even want to drink this? You know, every time I start to drink tea, I realize why I don't really like to drink tea, except if it's Earl Grey. That's my favorite tea. But I like this one, I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it right now because it's not what I want. It's hot. And I'm hot. I want something cold. But anyway, I wanted to start off this year's video with something that I actually need to remind myself. Like, I've been so hard on myself in terms of like creating the right type of videos, like saying the right type of stuff, but really all I want to do is just get on here and talk. Okay, I just want to sit here and talk and do things that I find creatively helpful. I can't talk right now. That I find creatively helpful in my mind, that helps us go through the process of adulting. This channel is based off the journey of becoming, the journey of adulting, and what that realistically looks like. Because I feel like as a young adult, from your age of 18 to 30-ish, that's like the most critical stage of your life where you're constantly becoming, and then you hit that stage afterwards where you're like, I kind of don't care about what anybody thinks anymore, because I went through that whole process of caring what everybody else's thought, putting everybody else first, and I never became who I actually wanted to be. And so in your 30s, I'm not there yet. I feel like you start to become, you know, who you wanted to be unapologetically, you know, without caring what really people thinks. And so what I want to dedicate this channel to is just the journey of adulting by sharing my own journey. I'm 22 years old, and I'm sure by next year I will not be the same person I am now. It's the journey of my life that I'm sharing on this page, creatively, how I see fit. I want to talk about the truth about embracing the journey of becoming. What does becoming mean, right? when you say I became who I am as a result of what I did, or I've become a person that I'm not proud of, or I became past tense. You know, there's a became, become, and becoming. I feel like life as an adult, or when you're adulting, is a journey of becoming who you want to be. Like, I was starting to live my life, or even in this YouTube channel, I'll be practical, right? I was trying to be the person that I saw myself becoming before I even got there. So like the person who has it all, you know, not figured out, but like I knew it, like acting like I knew what I was doing when honestly I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, and it's just something like, you know, especially being afraid of failure and finding out like, oh, maybe this was not what I was supposed to do, or, you know, just afraid of what other people will think. I stopped myself from embracing the journey of becoming and hyper focusing on what I need to become. So instead of being present and saying, okay, I know what I want to become, I know who I want to become, but here is where I am right now. And daily, I'm going to embrace with practical things or daily habits that will lead me to becoming the person I want to be. But I think often we get stuck in the person that we want to become, future tense, that the person we are now is never enough. It's never enough, and we have to continue striving and striving and striving and putting ourselves in predicaments where our souls are like in anguish, our mind, will, and emotion is in anguish, because we always feel like we have to strive for something, or we always feel like we have to prove something. To start out this year, I want to just say that, you know, I know we all are giving encouraging words to each other about what this year will bring and the blessings and like create your vision, and all of that stuff is good. But there's certain things that I want to point out in this coming year that I think will be useful to all of us in the process of just embracing all of these 365 days and what it brings, right? Because I even woke up this morning and I'm like, I was reflecting on yesterday, and I'm like, I was starting to get down on myself. Oh, that you should have done this, you should have done that. But then as I was reading, and I said, you know what? The fact that I'm even up this morning, I can't go back and fix yesterday. I don't even know if I have tomorrow. Let me embrace today and be present in today, knowing that, okay, I still have a plan, and if tomorrow comes, I will move forward towards that plan. But I can't go back to yesterday. I'm only here today. So let me be present and let me embrace the journey of becoming who I want to be. So the first thing is, I believe that you are not, I am not, you are not, we are not a project to be done, and we are not a goal or a vision board. All of those things are good, right? Especially for my people who are like super organized and they have to have a plan. I totally understand it, because it's good to plan for your future. You have to have a plan, or really making no decision is making a decision, definitely, because you decided to not to do anything, and you'll just be living by default. So it's good to have a plan, it's good to have a vision. But starting in this year, while we're making our goals and we're making our, 12 to 18 months plan, let's not forget that we are not a project to be done. Like, you are not designed to check a list off of what you have done today. As much as a vision board is a board, I have my vision board. Like, I've created a vision board and everything. And I think that I needed to find a balance between of not letting it get a hold of me too much, and not passively look at it too much, because there's two extreme sides of like when you make a plan, when you make a goal, you either hyper focus on it too much that you lose something along the way. You lose time with people you love, you lose like your morals, and it doesn't always have to be bad, but it's just sometimes you just go to the extreme of focusing on that goal, or the extreme passiveness of that opposite end, where you're like, okay, I created my goals, now I'm just gonna sit here and eat potato chips for the rest of these next month and see what happens. Seeing what will happen, it will come to me. The universe will let it come to me. And sometimes I tend to go into the opposite, the extreme passiveness of like, I'll create a goal and I'll just be like, I'll make every excuse not to achieve that goal. And then at the end, when that goal isn't achieved, I feel like I'm a failure. I feel like I didn't do what I said I was going to do, so it gives me a reason not to even pursue anything else. So we don't want to be into the extreme of either side, but embracing the journey in the middle of, this is my goal. I know where I'm going. I know where I want to go. I'm not gonna allow either people to dilute my dream or even me, because sometimes we are our biggest enemy when it comes to our dreams, talking down on ourselves. What I think people say about me is probably not even true half of the time, but it's the self-talk that I have and the reprogramming that I have to do. So learning to be in the middle of embracing that, yes, I know where I want to be, I know who I want to become, but I'm gonna embrace the journey in the middle where I'm becoming. Every single day, when I have that vision in front of me, when I have that goal in front of me, the steps, the daily habits that I take to pursue those goals, to pursue that vision that I have, I'm becoming that person. And it's okay to already see that you have it while you're getting there. But it's harder when you don't have it yet, but you try to pretend to be that and you're not. And it's harder to get there. You either end up crashing and burning or it just doesn't work out. With me, even with this channel, trying to like just do it for the intention of like, oh, what's more popular to talk about? Like I'll get tired. I got tired of like even wanting to sit down and make this video. But when I sat down, and I was supposed to record on a Tuesday and I didn't, but when I sat down in a moment of quiet and I was like, what do I really want to talk about versus all the other things I had a lot of things I want to talk about. I crossed them out because I'm like, this is not really what I want to say. This year is, for me, is called 23 and free. Okay, I'm about to be 23 and it's 2023, but being free from self-limitation, free from self-infliction, free from the things that is only self-limiting me from becoming who I want to be. The last thing is, don't be afraid of reinventing yourself as many times as you need to. Rebranding, right? It doesn't have to be perfect once you start something that you want to do, but be okay with going back and redoing it, remaking it, making it better, and reinvent yourself as many times as you need to. You'll probably have to do that 1,000 times before you actually become the person that you see yourself becoming in the far future. But that's okay. That's okay. And don't let anybody tell you that it's a one and done thing, because it's not. It's pretty scary to see people like not grow fast, but like tell you that, you know, getting to the place that you want to be is a one and done thing, because that means they're not growing and you're not becoming. And once you stop growing, you're done. You're done. I feel like in my perspective anyway. So anyway, yeah, in this week's video, it's just embracing the journey of becoming more confident, becoming more self-assured, becoming more wealthy, becoming more kinder to yourself, if that's what you need to do. So this week, I would just encourage you is to ask yourself, like, who do I want to become? And what am I doing daily to add to that person I want to become? Or to, it's kind of like a deposit bank, right? I do something daily that's adding to the person I want to become. And it's within your daily habits too. What you're reading, what you're listening, who you're associated with, all those things play a factor into the journey of becoming for you and me as well. I'll wrap up by saying that it's a journey. Your life is gonna be a journey of becoming. So friends, this is the end of the chapter. There's gonna be a lot of chapters in this book. I wonder if I should call them pages. I don't know. But anyway, until the next chapter, guys, I am going to get coffee now and start my day, because I already did start my day, but I just decided to sit down and record this video while it's still beautiful in a natural light outside. Okay, so I'll see you guys next week. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget, I'll leave a link down in the description for the music video that I did with my friend. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.